Peace. It's a quick build on training clients. So it's a plethora of different clients, right? So you have clients that range from teenagers to early 20s, and then you get into your 30s. Then you have clients that's over 40, and even clients that's older. Now, all of these age groups need different specific training. So if you're younger, right, if you in your late teens, your early 20s, you're typically able to train more frequent, harder, right? Just off your age, right? Your age, then you're able to recover more faster. You're able to eat more bullshit foods than somebody that's 40, right? Once you get in your 40s and you're eating highly processed foods, you just don't feel as good. Also, your metabolism is a little bit slower. So if you're looking to lose weight, which most people are, then eating like you're 20 isn't beneficial or isn't sustainable in terms of losing weight. So all these demographics need to be trained different. So people that's 40 and older, I wouldn't train them like I train because I've been training for a long time and I know my body. So that gives me a different training modality just because of my experience and how long I've been training, opposed to somebody that's 40 and they haven't been training for, say, 20 years, right? And so you're getting back into training. So we wouldn't ramp the training up like I would train for myself. So again, I'm just giving examples about how you have to train specific, depending on the age group, and whether you male or female. I make very few tweaks in terms of male and female. It's really the same in terms of what the training structure is. Now, the reps and the weight quantity will be different, but for the most part, foundationally wise, it would be pretty much the same. Again, it'll be some tweaks here and there, but I'm more so looking at you as an individual, your age, right, your capabilities. Do you have any ailments, any limitations on how you can exercise? So that would dictate training specific as well. So we definitely wouldn't be training somebody that's an athlete, in college that's 20, the same as I'm training somebody that's 46 and hasn't worked out for a while, nor do they have the allotted time to be in the gym all day, right? So that training modality will be set up entirely different from somebody that's 20 and maybe they got a part-time job, or maybe they go to school and they have time to be in the gym for an hour and a half. If you 40 something, then maybe you only really have an hour, not even an hour. You only have 35 to 45 minutes to get in the gym and to put it all the way in. So again, this build is just to give some insight on how training programs are set up and how it needs to be targeted towards, I would say, specific age groups. And then you drill down even deeper into the individual person. Again, male or female, don't matter. The training modality is going to be very similar. Again, with a few tweaks here and there, but for the most part, it's going to be real similar. And also, we take a deep dive into specific training. Maybe somebody has a back limitation, their back is compromised, or their knee is compromised, pardon that light. So again, so when you get in a trainer or you training with me, just know that we're going to drill down to be specific off the individual, what the goal is, what the needs are, and what else can I say? And of course, in diet, right? So you want the diet to be specific. And I'm really speaking in general terms of diet, losing weight, and just to be healthy overall, right? To feel fit, to lose about 20 pounds. Because again, I'm generalizing as I walk and I build. Most people need to lose about 20 pounds. So in that mind frame of losing about 20 pounds, we will structure the program to lose those 20 pounds. Don't put too much stress on the body, too much stress on the nervous system, because that as well can have you not reach your goals. That can have you to have a setback. Maybe you can't work out as hard as you would or as hard as you could if you worked out too hard the day before. So the rest periods are absolutely critical in terms of the frequent workouts, or should they be frequent. Again, man, I'm just really just throwing the idea out there, like how you should be training and how the age brackets do matter. And if you're interested and you want to build more on this, send me a message, man. We can build on it. But generally speaking, that's how training programs should be created. Training programs that you should follow. And also, it's not a one-size-fits-all. And as you training, right, you make tweaks after a week, after 2 weeks, right? So you need to see the progress being made or the lack thereof, and we adjust accordingly. So real quick, that's the build, man. Give me a message if you want to build further. If you got some questions that you want to ask, that you need to know about, right? I've been training for 30 years, man, 3 decades. I've trained hundreds of different clients, from teenagers all the way up to late 60s. Some that were limited for medical issues, and some that were high athletes. So all the experience is there. Leave that comment, man. Like, subscribe. And again, if you're interested, leave me a comment, man. Let's build on it. That's the video. Peace.